What's going on, beautiful people? And thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate your appreciation of my bullshit. And I say it's bullshit because it's abstractions, it's speculation, it's mind stuff. It's not exactly an experience. So it's bullshit. But maybe the bullshit can help you enhance your experience. That's the whole point of making the videos, right? For you to go on and enhance your experience in life, because experience is above all else. It's above meaning, it's above interpretation, it's experience. What is happening now in the present. So, what does it mean when you're seeing 1111 everywhere, right? Now, the answer is I don't fucking know, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I can take a dig at it. I can speculate. I can talk about me seeing 1111 a lot and why I think that had a significance for me. So I started seeing 1111 on the clock. When I started seeing it like so much. I would see it on my oven clock, which is like dysfunctional. Like it's not even the actual clock. You know, I would fucking somehow happen to see it. Happened to go into the kitchen for no fucking reason sometimes. Just an instinct to go clean something and boom, 11:11. Right? Everywhere. Like just clocks and not like I'll see it on a license plate or something. I'm like, this is fucking creepy. This is really weird. I do some research. It turns out this is a thing. Apparently when you're waking up, when you're becoming woke, then you start to see these numbers, the sequence of numbers, of which the first one usually people will see more and more of is 1111. But other numbers too, is just like 1111. So what I think, at least for me, my experience when that was happening is I was sleepwalking through life. You know, I was just operating based on the operating system of the mass consciousness that is the society that I live in, that is my upbringing. And I was beginning to, for lack of better terms, wake up. I was beginning to realize, hold on a fucking second. What is this place we're in? What is this reality we're in? What is this made of? What am I doing? Who am I? And this was, for me, sort of catapulted by my first psychedelic experience. So for other people, it's innate within you, right? Certainly not me. I'm a dumbass. Like growing up, I'm just a dumbass, okay? But for other people, you know, it's just like you kind of it happens spontaneously, almost this process of spiritual awakening, right? I mean, I don't like that term, but here it is, spiritual awakening. All it is, what spiritual awakening is you come to realize the truth of who you really are, which is essentially a non-physical being having a physical experience. Really, that's all it comes. That's what a spiritual awakening is. Spiritual awakening is simply realizing, hold on. I'm just here having this experience temporarily, and I will leave this place and will go to play other games and do other things in other realms and other dimensions altogether. And this is the truth of me. I am not a human being. I am not a physical thing, but I am experiencing it right now, which makes it me by default, right? Like as if you're experiencing something, that's you. I'm my body. People tell you I'm not my body. I'll tell you no. Right now, in this present moment, I am my body because I am experiencing my body. But once I leave the body, the body dies, I no longer become my body. I am whatever the experience that I'm experiencing is. And I'm the awareness, the loving awareness beneath it all. So this is what spiritual awakening is. And as this happens, as it starts to happen to you, the first thing you'll realize, and I think this is how entities from the other realms will contact you or sort of, you know, give you a phone call, is they'll call you through showing you numbers, right? That have a synchronistic way, like repeating numbers like 1111, 1111, right? It gives you just an icky feeling. It's a weird, magical feeling looking at the number 1111. It's like, oh shit, you know, just like it's an innate thing almost. And I wouldn't personally put too much emphasis on you seeing 1111 too much. That I wouldn't put too much emphasis on. I would just say here, what's going on is I'm kind of waking up here. You're like Neo in the Matrix. You know, you're waking up. You're realizing this is fucked. You're realizing this. I'm not what people told me I am. I'm not what society told me I am. In fact, I am not what I think I am. The self-image that we have for ourselves. I am this magnificent being, this loving awareness, and I'm experiencing a temporary human existence in this body. I am the watcher, the observer, the Atman, the one making this video, the one looking out of my window, the one holding this thing here, and you are basically whatever the experience is. You are just the experiencer of that thing. And yeah, then you'll be contacted by the other side. I mean, I don't really know, you know, angels, spirit guides, whatever. I don't know. But I know they're there. I know that for sure. Okay? They're there, and they're there to help you. They're there to help you. Yes, you are magnificent. You are significant, but you're also insignificant and not so special. But I mean, I think you're kind of significant if you've been assigned other entities, other beings to look out for your best interest. And that to me, I don't need proof. I don't need nothing. I've experienced it way too many times. Extraterrestrial contact, whatever. I've experienced it way too many times, and I've seen too many weird fucking things happen in my personal life that I know each one of us has like certain beings and entities that are actually like their purpose while you're here experiencing this blink of an eye thing is to look out for you and try and guide you and give you tips, and through thoughts, through intuition, give you tips and help and inspiration. And that's what it means. 1111 is basically, this is the phone call. Hey, it's just like in the Matrix when Neo's on the computer, right? And Morpheus tells him, you know, this, and this, you know, it's the same thing. You see in 1111 is the other side saying, hey, look, we're here. You can talk to us. You can ask us for guidance. You can ask us for help. Glad you're waking up to realize who you really are, and we want to help you out with it. And you're on the right path. So whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. Really, that's, I think, what that means, 1111, okay? And I just think it's a good omen. It's a good sign that you're on the right track, you're on the right path. I don't see it so much anymore, but I used to see it like crazy when I first got into all this weird, wacky shit. And it was like sort of activated like after a few psychedelic trips, this 1111 everywhere, this coincidences and synchronicities, and yeah, I looked into it, but then I said, well, that's probably what it means. And then here I am talking to this camera, and just as clueless as ever, maybe more clueless, just as an idiot as ever. But here I am talking, and that's a good sign, whether I see 1111 or not. I'm still breathing, my heart rate is there, my heart's beating, and that's good. So I think that's all I have to say about this. God bless you all. I love every single one of you guys, but don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.